A technician is troubleshooting a network cable run that is experiencing high latency and packet loss. What tool should be used? Punch down tool, loopback adapter, Wi-Fi analyzer, thermal camera, or time domain reflectometer or TDR. Which one is the correct answer? And you should also, as a technician, which if you are planning, obviously if you are going for CompTIA Plus exam, you are planning to become an IT technician, or you want to build your own PCs, you should know also everything about tools which IT technicians, IT support use. So which one would be the correct answer here? And here the correct answer is time domain reflectometer or TDR. A TDR detects cable faults, breaks and interference by measuring signal reflection. A desktop computer fails to boot and emits a continuous series of beeps. What is the most likely issue? Faulty RAM, corrupted boot sector, overheated CPU, disconnected hard drive, or dead CMOS battery. And here the correct answer, if we are having like a continuous series of beeps, that could be faulty RAM. However, it depends on manufacturer of computer. Keep this in mind that beeps, frequency of beeps and amount of beeps, how many beeps are there, that could be also implemented by manufacturer. Always check also the manual for your computer or your motherboard to see how many beeps and what they mean in that particular setup or motherboard. And faulty RAM, like I mentioned, so continuous beeping usually indicates memory RAM failure. What network device converts analog voice signals into digital signals for VoIP communication? Modem. So here we are looking simply what network device converts digital signals into, analog signals. You can even ignore voice because those are analog signals, which is pretty much sound, into digital signals, which is into stable like IT, pretty much signals, IP or things like that, into digital signals, guys. And you should also be aware and understand what is analog signal and what is digital signal, and what are the differences between these two for your CompTIA Plus and in IT in general. As many times you will also hear that there are still like analog cameras or video cameras, and now, for example, your company is going to change them to digital cameras with digital signals, and you should be able to identify. If you don't know it, also search it up and check it, guys, what are the differences, because you will need this also in your IT career. So answers are modem, VoIP gateway, firewall, router, or patch panel. Which one would be the correct answer here? And the correct answer here is VoIP or Voice over IP gateway, as a VoIP gateway converts analog phone signals into digital packets to transmission over a network. A laptop's battery is swelling, causing the trackpad to bulge. What should the technician do first? So your battery is pretty much big, is getting big, and it is swelling in your computer, causing the trackpad to bulge. So this means that your trackpad is coming out of its place. What should the technician do first? Continue using the laptop until it stops working, perform a BIOS update to fix the battery issue, drain the battery completely before removing it, store the battery in a cool place to shrink it, immediately remove the battery and dispose of it properly. What would you do as a technician? And always remember, guys, whenever it comes with batteries, with swelling batteries, with increasing batteries, with any problems what are related to batteries, first thing what you will do is you would remove that battery. You would throw it out. You would take it out So immediately remove the battery and dispose of it properly. And you would throw it out properly, as this can cause also to damage, as battery contains like different chemicals and it can also explode. So whenever it comes to batteries, whenever there is some real problem, when it is swelling, you are removing it immediately. So immediately remove the battery. A swollen battery is a safety hazard and should be removed immediately to prevent damage or fire. And it doesn't matter whether it's on mobile devices, mobile phones, or laptops, you should always, whenever it comes to battery, remove it. What tool is best for testing voltage output from a power supply? Multimeter, postcard, tone generator, crimper, or cable tester. And sometimes maybe you don't know the correct answer, but you still know some tools which are outlined, for example, in your exam question. So check those tools which you understand and what they do, and that way you would be able to also find the tool which you don't know for your exam. So what is the best testing? What is the best for testing voltage output from power supply? So now we're talking about power supply. So what would be the best for testing from all these tools? And the best answer obviously is multimeter, as a multimeter is used to measure voltage, resistance and continuity in electronic components including power supplies.